Four sublime states, yeah? We talked about last week. Four noble livings, we can say. Four noble livings. And we talk about the 10, yeah? 10 and wholesome, yeah? Evil deeds. 10 evil deeds. And 10 meritorious deeds, yeah? Evil deeds and good deeds. 10 meritorious deeds. So these 10 is the bad actions. Do you remember? Not killing, stealing. The good deeds is not to kill. 10 meritorious deed is sharing, yeah? Sharing morality and meditation. So meditations, we talk about 40 meditation methods, but we cannot finish all these. But if you are interested, you can learn in the internet and some books. You can find the 10 meditation objects, 40 meditation objects. Uh, 40 meditation methods or 40 meditation techniques or methods, you can see. So today I want to introduce a little bit on the results, the actions and 31 planes connection. So if somebody do the evil deeds, where he will be reborn in next life. And when if someone is doing the good deeds, where he will reborn, and like that. So 31 planes, also very important idea in Buddhism. 31 planes, or sometimes you will see rings, 31 rings. So we cannot say all the 31 plane detail, but you can see here. Sorry. Can you read clearly? Because this is not a PowerPoint. So altogether, there are 31 planes according to the Buddhist teachings. Wait. Here, the lowest is hell, Niraya. In Pali, we call the Niraya. So in every religions, it is stated there is hell, yeah. But you know, in Buddhism, Buddhist hell and Islam hell and Christian hell a little bit different, but generally the same, yeah. Hell is not miserable realms. So all the time there are a lot of bad experience, like fire, yeah. There are a lot of miserable things happen in the hell. Is that the ones that is a good realms. So here there are realms of unimaginable suffering and anguish described in graphic detail. This is not here. Should not be confused with the eternal hell. Yeah, this is the different one. And as far as I know, in Islam and in Christianity, there is an eternal hell. But in Buddhism, there is no eternal hell. You know, because of the bad action, you may be born in hell, but just temporarily. You know, for example, I do evil deeds. At the same time, as a human being, you do the good deeds as well. Because of the evil deeds, you may be born in hell. But because of good deeds, after, after hell, you may be reborn in next higher planes as well. So there's no eternal hell in Buddhism. This is just a temporary. The human life also just a temporary. Maybe next life we will be reborn as angels, like an angel. We can say the gods, yeah. Now with the big capital letter, gods. Okay, so why the people can be born in hell? 10 unwholesome action. We have already discussed about that, yeah? 10 evil deeds, killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, like that. And lack of virtue and holding to wrong view. So wrong view here means there are a lot of different kinds of wrong view, but here the wrong view means, taking care of your mother. The normal concept is good, but wrong view means it's no use to take care of your mother. It's no use to take care of your parents. And then helping other has no result, good result, like that. It's a wrong view. So, we talk about the killing. Killing, not to kill, is in the guidance. You can find that guidance not to kill any living beings in any religion. But wrong view means, oh, if you want to kill, you can. No problem. There's no result. So this is a wrong view. And stealing is not good. So normally, normal people accept stealing is not good. But if you have the wrong view, in case if you need to steal, no problem, you can. You can steal if you wish. There's no bad result because of stealing, and sexual misconduct, etc. as well, the same. So wrong view means not believing cause and effect. So this is a wrong view. If you have the very strong and very deep wrong view, you will definitely be born in hell after life. And murdering your parents, murdering an arhat. Arhat, have you heard that word? But now in English dictionary, it's included. It's the latest, but actually this is a Pali word, derived from the Pali words. That means we can translate saint, S-A-I-N-T, saint, yeah, S-E, yeah? saint, noble person, yeah? Saint. But maybe different interpretation of the saint, yeah? But here Arhat means the person who has got rid of or eliminated all the defilements, all the impurities. His heart and his mind is always pure, without defilements, without dirty minds, so without impurities. That is called the Arhat. So murdering an Arhat also, that can cause to be born in hell after life, and injuring the Buddha. So injuring the Buddha cannot be killed by anybody, but can be injured. So if someone injure the Buddha, he will be born in next life in hell. Creating a here two pronunciation, yeah, schism or Sikhism, yeah, in the Sangha. Sangha means the bhikkhus community, monks community. Here also, there's a two definition. Sangha means a community. Community. Not only, yeah.
There is a similar word in Bangla, Shango. It means association.
So Shango. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting. Yeah.
interesting.
Shango. Yeah. Community association. And so Sikhism, unity is very good for the association. If you try to divide the community, that can be a lot of problems. So that's why if somebody create the Sikhism in the community, and that person will be born in hell in next afterlife. So here, next one is being quarrelsome and annoying to others. That means not the one time, all the time, yeah? It's a being quarrelsome and annoying to others. So this kind of evil actions or bad actions, as a result, he or she may be born in hell after life. So this is hell. Sorry. And next, second is animals. So we are going up, yeah, bottom up. So hell, and next one is animals. That is Pali words, Tirachana Yoni, animals. Yeah, when I learned the German in school, we share the knowledge about religion, but not religion, just culture. Yeah, culture.
Okay.
Culture. Then I put one sentence about the animals. If you do the bad things, we can be reborn in hell or as animals. Then some students complain, oh, why you say animals' life is not good? Because she likes animals very much. So she doesn't want to agree. Animal life is not good. She always thinking, to be a cat or dog. But
Very,
Yeah,
Fantasy.
yeah. Very, it's very, very difficult to talk about that. Yeah, you know, I, from my point of view, I'm not talking about the discrimination. You know, she, she said, "Oh, does it discrimination of the humans and animals?" Actually, according to the, maybe around the 1 hour, we discuss a lot about only that concept. But later, I cannot argue. uh, and also the difference between a human and that lady is a very, very much love to the animals, because she lives with the cats, a lot of cats. And also, according to the Buddhist teaching, behaving like an animal, maybe next life she will be reborn as a, but I didn't talk about that. uh, Thinking about the animals, yeah, then uh, that person can be born as a animals after life. Okay, so because 31 plane roughly we can finish. Yeah, okay. So I will not go details. So animal, this rim includes all the non-human forms of life that are visible to us under ordinary circumstance. Animals, insects, fish, birds, worms, etc. So which actions can make us born in as animals? 10 and wholesome actions. Here the same. Killing, stealing, and lack of virtues, holding to wrong views. If one is generous to monks or nuns or anybody else, however, one may be reborn as an uh, ornamented animal. That means, for example, I I do a lot of evil deeds in this life, for example, but I'm not doing anything. And a lot of bad things, but I like helping others. Helping other means giving foods, and uh, I do a lot of charity donations. That is an example, one example. But because of a lot of evil deeds, I will I'm reborn as a cat, for example, as a cat. But because of a lot of donations, a lot of good deeds in helping others, poor people or needy people. So that's why the cat is not a normal cat. I will reborn a cat in the rich family. Yeah, rich family, and also very good, uh, very very kind family. So we always give an example, the dogs, in the rich family, in the world there are a lot of people, human people, they don't have food to eat, but some dogs has plenty of foods, and also they can sleep in the luxurious bed. So like a dog of the Thai king, the present king in China, he has the king has a dog, small dog, but he spent a lot of millions of money for the dog. Very rich dog. So this here, that sentence means like that. Even though because of the evil deeds, anybody can be born as a dog or any animals, but he rich animals like that. And here, for example, a bird with a bright, I don't know this word, pluma. What is that? Do you know that?
The skin or
Puma?
Ah, yeah.
Puma.
Plumage. Yeah. Plumage, the feather. Yeah.
right.
Feather. Okay. A bird with the bright feather and plumage, a horse with attractive markings, etc. You know, very beautiful animals and rich animals. So like that. So animals. So behaving like an animal. In India, in Asian India, some people behave like according to the Buddhist teaching in the Buddhist text. And some people behave like a dog, behave like a cow, like that. Yeah. So and there is a one interpretation, and next one is behave like animals means, you know, for example, dogs, they don't understand the morality. Yeah. They they don't understand the sexual misconduct or something like that. So if somebody behave like a dog, he is likely to be born as an animal dog. So there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things to talk about that. And next, hungry ghosts. Only are you afraid of hungry ghosts? Ghosts. You know, in India, in China, there are a lot of movies, yeah, with the ghosts like
A
that.
lot of movies when I was a child. Okay.
Okay. So hungry ghosts and ghosts and unhappy spirits. Unhappy spirits wander hopelessly, helplessly about this realm and searching in vain for sensual fulfillment. And also, yeah, you know, these kind of beings lives around the humans. You know, if somebody is dying, if with the attachment to his house, then he may be, not definitely, we cannot say. He may be reborn as a hungry ghost in his or her house. So the cause why he be born as a hungry ghost is 10 unwholesome action, evil action, lack of virtue, and holds into wrong views. So this one also, you know, in my mind, there are a lot of process. It's very difficult to explain in a very short time, yeah. And I want to explain a little bit, you know. For example, as a human being, everybody do the good things, yeah, good and bad things, good and bad. Sometimes you do the good things, sometimes you do the bad things. Generally speaking, this is like balancing, always balancing. You know, for example, in life, you do the good things 70% and bad things 30%, for example, then you are likely to be born in a higher level of life. But you do the sometimes, you know, difficult, very difficult. Sometimes you do the good things 90%. Sometimes you do the bad things 10%. But the whole life you do the good things 90%, very good person. But before you die, you know, for example, this year that person will be dying, but that the last year of his life, there are a lot of unfortunate things happen. He or she have to do a lot of bad things. Then that 10% can give the reset after life. But this 90%, we cannot say 90% where are they? That one also will be give the good reset maybe in next life. Not finish, only one life. So all the things you have done in this life will be together with you around the births and rebirths. And here another one, how to say, another one we should know is, you know, in Buddhism, the Abhidhamma, the philosophy, there are a lot of very detailed, how to say, process of the mind. Very detailed process of the mind. For example, the less that someone is on the lying on the dead bed, so the less mind, the less thought. The less thought is very important. So he has done 90% good and 10% bad, and the less thought is about if his thought is he thinks a lot about the 10%, then he will reborn in the lower realms. But if you think only about the good things, what he have done, he will reborn in the higher level of life. So this is, I explain what as much as I can, but it's a very, very detailed and very deep. We need a lot of time to talk about that. Okay, so here, hungry ghosts, animals, and hell, these, and here another one's Asura. After that, I will talk again. Asura means demons or titans. So we can mention as the beings who are thinking only to fight, only to fight. The whole life dedicated to fight anybody. There are a lot of people, you know, a lot of people like that in this world also. So, okay, but we can interpret such a kind of person, but not only such a kind of person, but also the demons. They are also trying to fight or to make annoying other beings. So relentless conflict with each other. So the cause also 10 evil actions. So these 10 unwholesome actions give the result to be born in the states of deprivation and the lower miserable plane. Miserable ring, yeah. So this is 10 unwholesome action. Then we can go next. Is sensuous world, karma, loka, and happy destinations. Happy destination. Happy destination is the first plane is human worlds, human beings. Human beings in Pali, Manusa, Loka. So you are here out of the 31. So we have to we have to think of ourselves where we will go. Yeah, we will reborn here again, or we will go down, or we'll go up. So human beings, you're here for now. Rebirth as a human being is extraordinarily rare. So as we have talked about that, human is very important beings in this universe. And also there is no persons above the human. I talk about that. That means there are a lot of beings above the human, but that higher beings cannot decide good and bad. So human beings like central station, like a central station. And as a human being, if we do the unwholesome or evil deeds, we will go down. If we do the good things as a human being, we will go up. So that's why human is the center. That's why, according to the Buddhist teaching, human being is extraordinarily rare. It is also extraordinarily precious, as its unique balance of pleasure and pain. And the lower 4 rings, it has only pain, a lot of pains. Very, very rare to find the happiness and pleasure, the lower in 4 rings. But in human beings, the balance of pleasure and pain. And the higher beings, there are a lot of pleasure and less pain and higher. But the human beings is balance of pleasure and pain. Facilitates the development of virtue and wisdom to the degree necessary to set one free from the entire cycle of rebirths. If we want to go to the higher planes, we have to fulfill 10 meritorious actions. And if you don't want to be reborn in any kind of 31 plane, that is called the liberation, nibbana, yeah? Nibbana. So if you want to get out of this 31 plane also, there is only one place, the Manusa Loka, you can practice to get out of the 31 planes. So set one free from the entire cycle of rebirth. That means to get the liberation. So the cost to be reborn as a human is the development of virtue and wisdom. The attainment of the stream entry Sotapatti guarantees that all future rebirths will be in the human or higher realms. So this one also very difficult to explain because of one subject. If we take your one points, we have to finish until the end. Without reaching the end, you will not understand that. So the human to be reborn as a human being is, generally speaking, to fulfill the 10 meritorious action. So let's go next. Devas of the 4 great kings. So that is not very important in detail. So this higher level is devas, we can call the gods. So all the planes above is gods, but very different gods. Depends on their good actions. I will not go detail here. So if you want to be born as a god after life, you have to fulfill 10 wholesome actions. We have already talked about that. And generosity. So sharing. If you do a lot of generosity in this life, you will be reborn, that likely to be born as a god in next life. Often you want to become the angel, like next life. So if you want to become an angel, you have to fulfill the generosity, sharing, and development of virtue and wisdom. So this is happy destinations. If you want to become the happy, to get the happy living, you have to fulfill 10 wholesome action and 10 meritoriousity, especially generosity. And the above higher level of being is, let me go the title, fine material world. So it's very difficult to translate. That means I will try to explain these higher beings. This higher being is to become that higher gods. Yeah, this one also we can say God, but to become, I said, this such a kind of higher being, generosity and 10 wholesome deed or 10 meritorious deed is not enough. You must be specialists in meditation. So we have talked about the 10 meritorious deed, dana, how to erase, and dana, sila, and bhavana. Yeah, bhavana. Here, dana. If you do a lot of dana sharing, you will reborn the happy destinations, and you cannot become as such a kind of fine material beings. only bhavana. So bhavana also, there are a lot of different kinds of meditation level. So depends on the meditation level, you can be reborn in this fine material world, rupa, loka, higher beings. So you can see there's some words here, retinue of Brahma, Brahma Parisiddha Deva. Beings in these planes enjoy varying degrees of jhanic bliss. So this one also very difficult in a very short time. So if you want to understand this, you have to understand the bhavana, different kinds of bhavana. But here we don't have time. So briefly speaking, if you have some levels of meditation, you can be reborn as a Brahma. In Hinduism, there's a Brahma, yeah? It's a very supernatural being.
Arahant.
Arahant is higher than that. Arahant cannot be reborn as any person.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Arahants, this kind of beings attached to their meditation level, but Arahants has not any attachment. So in this happy destination, kama loka, the beings have a lot of attachment. But in this kind of beings, Brahma, they don't have too much attachment, only their level of meditations. For example, they don't want to get the sensual pleasure or sexual pleasure. They don't want. Only they want to live very peacefully. So they always want to live silently, peacefully. They are very attached to that. So they have an attachment. Arahant has no attachment. Even the good, they don't have an attachment. Good and bad, he has discarded or eliminated, get rid of all the good and bad. So this kind of Brahma beings, they have still the attachment to their level of meditations. Okay. Next 4 is immaterial world, arupa loka. So this one also about the meditation, very, very higher and very deep meditation methods. You can, this one also, we can say God's better, there is no material, only the mind, only a state of mind. So the highest level. So altogether, 31 planes, according to the Buddhist teachings. So almost 1 hour. I ran through quickly. Actually, it takes a lot of time. Yeah, it takes a lot of time. So 31 planes, which actions determine to be born out one of the 31 planes, that only the cause that determine where we were reborn is only 10 evil action and good action. Good action, and 10 meritorious deeds. Yeah. So only this. So as we you have already know that to brief, yeah, the final briefing is dana, sila, bhavana. So that's why, as I have before, if we make if how to say, what is, if you are X, what is the practice of Buddhism is dana, sila, and bhavana. If you do the dana, sharing, and sila, morality, you will be reborn. You will be born in the human worlds or happy destinations. And if you practice the meditation, you will be reborn in higher level of beings. And so to get out of the 31 planes, only the bhavana can help you. So if you don't want to be born in 31 planes, you have to practice the meditation. Okay, I hope you have the overview. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any question?
So I have a question that,
Yeah.
what does mean bahana exactly mean?
Brahma, you mean?
Bhavana.
Bhavana means, bhavana is English translation meditation, but this is contemplating or developing. Contemplating, bhavana.
Ah. Okay.
Contemplating means, for example, loving kindness bhavana, yeah? Loving kindness also you can practice as a bhavana. For example, sometimes you are not happy to live in life, then you sit very silently and quietly, and you develop love in your heart. Sometimes, for example, I may be happy, I may be healthy, and I may be free from unpleasurable situation like that. You are developing loving kindness in your mind, in your heart. Then you will feel as if your heart and your life is full of love. Then at the time you want to share, you want to show your love to others, without loving yourself. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. So that's why you have to contemplate loving kindness in our heart. Then after you feel your heart is filled with loving kindness, then you want to share. And I love you. Not say to the only to the girl, to all, to us, to us all people. Yeah. So loving kindness also, sometimes compassion also you can practice as a meditation bhavana. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay.
I have one more question that,
Yeah. Okay.
in that the sin in the morality, that there is a sexual misconduct.
Yeah.
So in that way, the homosexuality or maybe LGBT, are those in sexual misconduct sins in Buddhism?
Uh, not the sexual misconduct, but not encourage. You know, sexual misconduct is, you know, there are 20 kinds of women in the Buddhist scripture, you know. Some women cannot go sexually, but some are free. Some are free. For example, generally speaking, as long as you are not married, a girl, from the girl side, from the woman side, a woman has not married, then he can make he can sex with any other man, no problem. That is not the committing the sexual misconduct. But for the men, you can go, how to say, a married woman. A married woman, that is not the sexual misconduct. But sometimes, not a marriage, but for example, as far as I remember, I talked about it. For example, there is two men going to the downtown, and Mr. A and Mr. B, you know, Mr. A hire a woman for the temporary wife, maybe prostitute like that. And Mr. B cannot sex with that woman, but not the officially married, but temporarily. You know, one night, maybe that woman is the wife of A, so that's why the B cannot go with her. That one also sexual misconduct.
Okay. And what about the homosexuality?
Homosexuality is not included in the sexual misconduct. Okay. So it depends on the marriage and unmarriage, generally speaking. But you know, normal sexuality is not encouraged by in Buddhism. This is because of the too much desire is mentioned. If anybody has the too much sensual desire, then he can commit abnormal sexuality. Okay. Anything else? Okay. If you don't have, maybe within 2 days, I will give you three or four questions, yeah, via email. Then you can take a time.
Okay.
Maybe 10 days, yeah, 10 days, 15 days. Then you can send it to me. Yeah.
And can you send these documents to us or to me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can.
Okay. Thank you for today's.
Okay. So you don't need to come the next week. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, then you are going to sending us the homeworks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's nice that.
Yeah. So, any question? Only you asked me a paper. You know, you have to you all have to send a paper. I have to sign. Yeah, Do you
Yeah.
know that paper?
Yeah, Mortal Shine.
Yeah, I will show you that paper. Wait, I don't know where is this. Oh, I will find. Wait a minute. I don't know that how to call this one. Wait a minute. Because I changed my computer because this. Oh, okay. Okay. So I mean this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reforms device.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, here you have to write. Yeah. Burmese Buddhism. Yeah. Like this. Then if you send it, then I will sign it and send it to you. Yeah.
Can you just, I can having a screenshot
Yeah. Okay. I will. Yeah. Okay.
from upper side, maybe will be better.
Yeah. This is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
She
you. I
also.
got it.
Yeah. Okay.
But we must write it, and I can send you the email order.
Email. Yeah.
Yes.